this is an important one. This is the one that nobody ever thinks about. And this is what I think is one of our biggest contributors to saving energy down there. Go ahead, Wayne. It's a very methodical process performed at the end of the football season by involving all the stadium partners collectively, inspecting every space in the stadium to ensure all stagnant energy-consuming equipment is turned off. I just thought of that the other day. I told you when I came here, I inherited this building. I was a construction guy. I had no idea what I was getting into. But again, going back to my parents, walking the building the first couple of days, I noticed everything was on. It was just on, you know. And I think the main reason everything was just on, in theory, it's not their equipment. You know, they leave at the end of the day. It's not their refrigerator. It's not their electricity. They're not paying the bill. So we had to create a culture, and we've done that over the last couple of years. But if you ever go to a concession at a game, just take a peek, look over the counter, just think about how many things in there are drawing electricity. And I can't even capture it on a picture. We couldn't find one picture that captured it all. But every concession has 2 or 3 major refrigerators. We got beer coolers. Point of sale. You don't think much about the point of sale drawing amps, but when you got one concession, it's got 10 point of sales in it times 40. Again, so you got all this draw just in this one space and multiply that times 40. So the first season I was there, we started a process. We would just walk every space at the end of the season and shut it off. If it didn't need to be on, we shut it off. And you'd be surprised what went off. Everything went off. Besides that, Bart and I have nothing better to do but stick our hands in things, as you can tell in the picture. But another huge one for me, you don't think about it. This is a beer box. You think about that. What nobody thinks about is that seal on that door is gone. And that's why Bart can stick his hand. So what that means to me is that box just ran continuous. That box was just working hard all day long. If you can't keep the cold air in there, that means it's working all day long. So all these things that we discovered, they all got fixed. This is the door to the concession. Again, they shut it down at night. Again, we make them close it up. So again, these are some snapshots I just took in the last couple of weeks, just reminding people the football season's over. We can turn that one off. We can turn that one off. And, but before we start this process, again, I assure you, all this stuff was left on the entire off season, which was pretty bizarre to me.